So, my name is Taylor, and I'm new to this whole YouTube thing, but I wanted to start out with a scary story. Like, I'm really into the whole scary stories and stuff. I'm homesick, so thought I would do it while no one was here annoying me. So, it takes place in St. Joseph, Missouri, which is where my grandparents lived. And so we always go up there for like holidays and Christmas and stuff because we live in Marshall, so it's like a couple hours away still. And so it was around like 9-ish when we got there, and it was me, my sister Adria, my brother Zeb, and my cousin Krista. We all went, and me and my cousin were trying to like I don't know. We were going to make the bed, and there was a spider on the bed, so we set everything aside, and we just decided to make it later whenever it was gone. And then my grandma and grandpa got on the bed because they both had to work the next day. And then um, my mom wasn't there, and then my brother was asleep on the couch, and my cousin or my sister always slept with my grandma. So my brother slept on a pull-out bed in the living room, and me and my cousin we'd always stay up until like really late, and then we would like tell scary stories and stuff like that because they're weird, I guess. But so around 3 o'clock, she had to use the bathroom, so she went and I waited by the sink. And then whenever she got done, she like started freaking out, saying that she saw something. So she like ran out of the bathroom and went in the living room and sat by this door because by the door it had a light, so we could just turn it on and sit by the doorway, by the front door and just talk. So she turned it on and then she just went and sat down on the cushions that we put over there. And then later on, we had to go shut the TV and stuff off back in the back room since we were just going to sleep up there because we saw a spider. And I told Chris that she was just hallucinating because it was like 3 o'clock in the morning and we hadn't had any sleep. So we just blew it off. And then I went back there just a few minutes later and well, I guess it's more than a few minutes. It's probably around like 31 minutes later or something. But so we went back there, and like, I had to convince her to go into the back bedroom because she was too scared too. But so I was using the bathroom while she went and shut the TV off and the light. But whenever I was like washing my hands, I noticed in the left corner, the far bottom corner of the mirror, the mirror like stretches out across the sink, so it's like really long, but the black figure was just standing there with his arms kind of like out, and it was just like shifting side to side, and I don't know. So we like I just stood there for kind of a couple minutes because I was scared, and I started thinking like maybe it's just Carissa in the background messing with me, or maybe it's just me and I'm just not noticing it. So I was like kind of like moving, like waving my hand, and it was just standing still. And my cousin was moving. She was shutting the light off, and she was walking back towards me, but on my other side. And I saw her in the mirror, and then I looked back to see if it was still there, and it was. So then I showed her, and she saw it, and she's like, "That's what I was talking about," and she started freaking out. And the door slammed shut, like we had it creaked open like this much, and it like slammed shut, and then we couldn't get it open at first, and then it like flew open. So we like bolted down the hallway and then ran into the hallway, or not the hallway, the laundry room. I tried to shut the laundry room light off and it turned back on, and then we were like halfway through the kitchen, and my cousin was still like about 10, 20 feet away from the light switch in the kitchen, and it shut off by itself. So we ran to where we were sitting and just started freaking out. And then I told my brother, I woke him up and told him there was someone in the house. I thought there was just someone might have like broke in or something, even though there was no one in there with me. But I don't know. I just wanted my brother awake. So yeah, that had to have been one of the like, scariest things that's ever happened to me. And yeah, so I have a lot more scary stories that I could tell that are actually like pretty scary. But my family's lived in a lot of haunted houses and creepy places. So yeah. So you should like and subscribe, and there's gonna be a lot more videos, like scary stories and stuff. I think that's all I'm really gonna do. Make scary stories and maybe fitness and stuff. I'm not really good with the camera thing, but yeah. Bye.